Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative, always welcome. Asanteni sana for coming through for today. Guys, how has been the tingo? How is everyone? How is it where you are from? Here, all is well. Yes, I've been around, very much around. I haven't left you and I will never leave you. I've always been like moving around, listening to everything they say out there, you know. The tingo. If you are new here, this is a reaction channel, not a vlog channel. We are not cooking, we are not traveling. We are sitting and talking. Me and my keyboard reactors in the live chat section. We just sit and talk. Talk. It doesn't matter how we talk, we just talk. What we say here might be negative or positive. It doesn't matter. We are reacting. You understand? It doesn't matter whether you are reacting negatively, positively. We just do it. You understand? So kindly click on that notification bell, subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you're not left out. Every time we come up with a new tingo to talk about, you'll be among the first people to be notified. Otherwise, subscribe. And also, if you know that this is not your niche, your tingo, it's okay. And here we don't force issues. We don't force issues. We don't lie, cornering. We just say it the way it is. Leo, I'm in danger. Okay, you is gone. It's okay. Beautiful Sunday here. Yes, it is. Let me give you a shout out. My people in the live chat, my keyboard reactors. Yes, you are. You are even more powerful than the channel itself. Let me give you a shout out before I go and sleep. I'm in my retirement years, retiring bitterly with a Wi-Fi on top of my head. You know, I had to run away from my Wi-Fi because it's just too much. Anyway, Island Girl, I see in the house. Thank you so much for joining in. Afronita Forager is also in the house. Blissful says, Hujambo and keyboard friends, thank you so much for joining us. Blissful. Che are my OG in the house. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Miss Fina, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming through. Vimwelu, my sister from another mother in the house. How are you doing? Island Girl also in the house. Nikki with a CK. Hi, how are you doing? I can see people are dropping in like it's hot. What happened? It's good that sometimes you have to miss me, isn't it? It is well. Namaste, namaste, namaste in the house. Namaste Z, namaste Y, namaste. We used to have someone who used to use namaste, namaste. You know, we used to tell the person, go back, collect your Z and come back. But it's well. Namaste, Easy. How are you doing? Chela in the house as well. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful evening. Sarah is also in the house. Asante sana, Sarah. Chekchoma, greetings. Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate you guys coming to talk, because we talk too much, isn't it? Blissful, beautiful Sunday dress you have on there. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, it's a dress. How did you know that? Asante anyway. Cecilia Herbert, where are you? Kindly let us know if you're watching us from your kitchen, from your car, wherever you are. Please come out. Bring some Panadols, because today is today. But we're hoping all is good from your side. We used to have someone called Controversial Kuhu. I've been following up. I've been writing so many messages to her. I don't know what happened. Guys, maybe if you can reach, where is the Miss Edwards? Miss Edwards, kindly, if you're watching, kindly let me know what's up from the other side, because we did a video about her. She was very sick. She got an accident and she came for help. And we did a video. Miss Edward came for her, and then she just disappeared. Recently, I've been trying to reach out. I don't know what's happening with her. We don't know if she went back to the hospital. Guys, I'm sure she's not okay. So if you can reach her, kindly reach her, and then let's know what's up, because she was not really okay. Eve Gibbs, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. You know, People came up with story. She's coming to scam you. Yeah. You know, like before you see me doing a video coming out to say 1, 2, 3, we have been in contact. I can't just pull from anywhere. You understand? You know, guys, we know how we usually go checking our receipts, digging. So today we have another boyfriend, Kenyan boyfriend for that matter. They reached out and he proved to me more than 100% that yes, I'm bringing out his face. We are going to be checking on him. Same person, sometimes Z is kaboom. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, my Kenyan OG in the house, eating while here, listening meanwhile. Hey, you have changed to your weird hours. Who will be bewitching people at night? What is your problem, my Kenyan OG? What is it? You are too notorious on these streets. Why are you disturbing people? Guys, I've never understood. That is why me also I insult her sometimes. My Kenyan OG, OT herself will come. This time he will come. I'm like, we were so much used to you bewitching at night. What is happening? What is happening? Is it your grandson that has been bewitching you? Hey, Fekere is also in the house. Thank you so much, Fekere. Kindly go back and ask OT, what is your problem? You'll be telling people, keep quiet when you yourself you're not keeping quiet. What is it? The champ is here. Hello there. How are you doing? Karibu sana. Welcome. Nobody in America is okay. What is happening? Things have changed overnight. What is changing overnight? And by the way, I want to I want to be checking on my Caribbean friends. I don't know how you guys are doing because I heard about the hurricane, and I'm worried. I'm worried about you guys. Hope all is well. For those who are over there, we are praying for you. We're hoping that you guys will be okay. Just take care of yourselves, please, for us. Rehema Kibwana also in the house. My Lucy is here. KF has also disappeared. Sometimes he pops up, but he's around. That one, yeah. Oh, Oti says I left which hours for Vimwelu. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, that's good. So you came here to disturb my life. You came here to disturb my life. What is your problem? Look for your time. Hey, what is it? What is this? Hey, guys, I hope that I've said hi to almost everyone. New Imbroglio is joining us also. Kindly like the video as you take your seat. If I haven't mentioned you, I'm sorry. I must have passed somewhere, but it's okay. Tessa is also in the house. Thank you so much, Tessa, for joining. And for those who are watching me behind the tent, kindly subscribe to the channel. Make sure it is subscribed. I know I'm not a good person. I know I sit and talk about the people that you people worship. I know. You think I don't know that I should go and do some other content? I know that. But sitting there watching me, you should be subscribing. Carol, thousands have lost their jobs, tariffs on goods, people lost their insurance and benefits. I can imagine. And I had another one talking of, I want to go to the US. I was like, I'll be sitting on my chair. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I know those people will be coming back before we know it. But again, OMG, I don't know. I'll be checking on her all the time if that is the problem, because I can imagine someone who's been sick, almost, becoming disabled, and things are going up on foreigners. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay. OT, you keep on eating. So long as you have your forehead on the screen, I don't have a problem. Just keep your forehead over there. And you people in Nairobi should be preparing a ticket for me, because in a few weeks I'll be there, and I'm sure I'll be terrorizing those streets of Nairobi. I'm sure you won't like it. Anyway, what are we looking at today? Today, serious offense. Serious offense. D. Mwango's dad arrested for electricity theft. Don't ask me when, but it happened. I have the receipts to show you that it happened. Okay. All right. This Kenyan boyfriend exposed. You're going to be checking on that. And definitely Mura has to be in the picture. How can Mura miss to be in the picture? How can we miss to talk about? How can we miss? We always don't miss. Hey, go and do something else. Yeah. So, how was D. Mwango's dad arrested for electricity theft? How and why? They couldn't afford to pay electricity? That's the question that you want to pose. They couldn't afford to pay the electricity because I heard it from Masubo the other day. Oh, this police, they came. Oh, they carried this panga man. Oh, I was like, this issue about electricity is still in the village? No, like, guys, are you joking me? Last time I heard about this story was the time when, was it the party time, 2023? So they continued with their drama of stealing electricity. I know. Definitely they'll have to, because unless there's someone who will donate the money, they won't bring themselves out. Like, they won't take their own money in their own pockets to bring this electricity. We have to remember that they used to steal electricity. They brought a pole, clicked on the post, pulled it directly in their homes. That one happened when they pulled the electricity in Pangaman's home, Uncle Mo's home, as they're going down to the villa. When they were reported, the Kenya Power and Company Limited guys came in. They checked the whole place. They found that these guys had stolen the electricity. So they pulled the whole, how do you call it? The cable, yes, the cable that they had, somehow pulled on top of the pole with no, how can I say, like, professionalism. Like, they just bought this cable, they went on the Kenya Power pole, and they just clicked, and they started using the electricity with no meters, no paying for it. When this guy came, they took their thing, they left. Actually, they took the whole cable, they left with it. Once you have that profile in their company or in their offices, you're done. You're done. The moment they catch up with that cable, even if you're going back to apply for the new electricity and all the meters that are needed, and you can imagine the whole pole from Pangaman's place to the villa down there. Guys, you have the map, okay? I'm not talking to myself. You can imagine how big, how long that cable was. Very long cable. And those cables are not cheap cables. They are very heavy, expensive cables. So how, again, did Mr. Pangaman afford to get another cable, click it on the pole, again, how did Pangaman again get another cable, click it on the pole, take the electricity again, back to his villa? We don't know how that happened, but in some way it happened again, and the reporters, they reported again, and now here we have the story. They are used to free stuff, yes. So he's copying. Yes, he was copying Mura stealing the electricity. So according to our brother here, he came telling us that, hey, guys, this is what happened.
Power came in the conduct house. They asked, who is the owner of this home.
Wait a minute. Who came to Konda's house? We want to go back and get the facts right. Who came? And you know, guys, you have to remember that before this office comes to your house, someone have been reporting you to them. They can't just wake up and start coming to your house. And also, sometimes they have those seasons where they do what we call inspection. Their poles and all the cables, if they're okay. So we can't really tell if someone reported them or someone reported them or they were doing the inspection. Then they found out that this guy did this, because it happens.
Conduct. First of all, by the time Kenya Power came in Conduct house, they asked, who is the owner of this home? Conduct say, I'm going to call him. But
the Kenya Power officers came in his home and they asked him, who is the owner of this home? Pangaman. Pangaman said, I'm going to call him. Thieves everywhere. Thieves everywhere.
there is somebody who said that is the owner of that
home.
So Conduct, they put him under arrest. They say you are under arrested. If you are not the owner of this home, call us. Give us the number of the owner of the house.
He didn't give.
That is when con mom came negotiating. Conduct, you know how he is rude. He was talking rubbish. That is why they hold him until he said that we have to talk.
Unfortunately, that is what happened over there. Unfortunately, that is what happened in their home. Yes, he's a rude person. We can also attest to that. We have seen him saying rude things, you know, throwing. Ufunge nini? Gani? You know, we have seen him saying bad things. If we remember, they had this meeting, the elders meeting, they wanted to resolve the issue about the roads, how people are moving into people's farms with these trailers carrying building materials and everything. The man was so arrogant, even telling all the elders that if I find someone blocking the road, I will pass on top of that person. Wow. In his own farm, he just pass and kill him and go. I was like, hey, this man is just something else. You see him all the time lifting his hands. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting this child. Hey, thank you so much. May God bless you. May God bless you. That man is just something else. If he could afford to break his wife's arm, what else can he not do? So, sister, I see in the house. If a man can wake up and start breaking a wife's arm, you can imagine the kind of a person he is. Alice or Sano, how are you doing? Karibu sana. So here he was caught up, and I have some reaction also from the people around that village. They were talking about this whole thing. As much as, yes, they couldn't capture up, but that's the story that has been going on in the village. Like, why did he do this? Like, this is what he's doing. This is what he's doing in the village. These guys, they come, they want to catch up with him. First of all, he lies to them, and then they catch up with him, and he starts insulting them. And that is when the woman who was hurt, the woman that the hand was broken, she came around. She said, hey, my husband, it's okay. How much do you want? corruption in Kenya sometimes. Yes, the champ, the greed will put them all in jail. Terrible people. Terrible people, I'm telling you. The greed is just on a different level. So, OMG. Who is this? Let me bring this one. Where is he? This one has some questions for us. We want to be listening to this one. He was telling us that, hey, we heard that this happened at, the reaction from this man.
Having stolen the light, having hacked, having stolen the light, having hacked. In fact, that is hacking, sort of. And they impose a very high, heavy penalty. And you pay a lot of money. And you can even be jailed. You can be jailed depending on the charges they will write for you. Because they will always come and value the bill. They must know how much power you have used in your home, how much it is worth, and then they fine you. Now I'm wondering that Ondari was boosted, having hacked the electricity, and according to Masubo is that he was arrested. He was briefly arrested.
Briefly.
And then I think it is Esther who came to his rescue. They must have bribed. They bribed the Kenya Power officials so that he could be released. Otherwise, those are it's a serious offense. Now,
this was a very serious offense. Yes, it is. Yes, it was. And it still is. As much as, yes, they bribed. But again, why did they do this? Because it's a shame for this family, for people around to hear that they're being arrested because of stealing electricity. Really? Really? Like, how are people looking at them? Because they're always posing out, terrorizing the whole village because they have money. How did they get to this? How did they get to this that now they are able to be, stealing directly from the poles? How did they get, like, the electricians that they have to buy them the cables and everything so that they can go up there and steal it, And you know how dangerous that thing is. They had the audacity. You want to tell me that Mr. Ondari doesn't have money, any money, even if he's not collecting from those his children? These guys are busy buying pieces of land every morning. My piece of land, my piece of land, my piece of land. Even if missing their priorities is the main thing, don't you think this is beyond that? Because definitely this is a home that needs to be lit. Like, everyone needs it. Look at Mura buying big machines, fridges that can even tell you who is the president of Kenya. Updated. Look at the cooking cooker. Look at the everything. They are depending on solar. Solar in Kenya is not something to depend on 100%. And that is why we have power. Solar here in Kenya, speaking as someone who has constructed, speaking from experience, solar is always a backup plan. Like, always a backup plan. Some days can become too gloomy that you can't get enough solar to run a whole home. That is why you need electricity all the time. And if there's a short, it happens for a very short time and then it comes back. So solar will always just switch itself in. It's very normal. And that is why I remember I was telling you guys sometimes back, like, I'm not worried about electricity going off right now. We'll continue with our video because we have the solar backup. It's always a backup plan. These people, they need electricity, but they're not ready to work on getting the electricity. They believe so much into getting free things. They believe so much into stealing it or taking things by force. By force. And when they forced it, they got themselves in trouble. And this Kenya Power guys, they've been like, watching them very closely because they've caught them once and they know that area doesn't have enough power because we took the cable from them. So once they've taken the cable from you, they'll be waiting for you now to go and apply for the new meters because that's what happens. They'll be waiting for you to go and apply. And guys, applying for new meters is not that expensive per se. Because if I remember the last time I applied for the last meters, I think we applied for the last meters. It should be last year. I applied for 3 meters, 3 meters for 3 different, the tenants meters, our own meters, the chickens meters and everything. Actually, there were 4 meters that I applied for. It took us around maybe 56 to 60,000. How much is 60,000 in US dollars, guys? Help me. Help me out. Are we talking about $600 US dollars or something close to that? Is that too much for Mura to handle? And then they will say, she can't even reach to us. But we are telling you the things that even some of us we have done, we have gone through, you know? Yeah. Nimbroglio is telling me something here. Let me put it on the screen. Karo, you are talking to people who still bath in the river and cook outside. They cannot pay for anything. But that doesn't mean anything. I don't think so, because that is their choice. It's their choice to bath in the river. They should be having bathrooms at home, but they refuse to pump water because they don't want to bring electricity to be pumping water in their tanks for the water to be running in their homes. So they've chosen to bath in the river. You understand? With the bathroom. They're cooking outside, but they have cookers inside the house. So that is their choice. They should be knowing these things. Chippy Chippo, I see you, my dear. How are you doing? Chippy says Kenya Power needs more bribes. Where are the donors? GGMA. What are you saying? Pro. How are you doing? Not only was it stolen, the party then busted the village transmitter. Yes, it busted the village transmitter because they were stealing. I think they used a very heavy cable to put on that transformer. The transformer, usually the transformer is measured for some homes. So if more homes are coming in to get the electricity from the same transformer, the Kenya Power have to come in and expand and add more. I don't know what they usually add in there. I don't know, fuses and all those electrician people, you know, the tingo. So they have to add in more so that the transformer can be heavy enough to carry more than 8 homes, 10 homes. So you can imagine that transformer was installed there to handle 5 houses. And now these guys, they came with a cable that connected to more 3 to 4 to 5 houses, because on that same route, as I can see it in my head, from Ondari's place, Ankomo, from Ankomo, you come to Mayugno. From Mayugno, then you go down to Muras as you're moving around. Those will be more than 4 or 5 homes. And the transformer is not heavy enough to carry all those homes. the cable that has been inserted into that transformer is very heavy, and that is why the transformer, the whole thing had to explode. The whole thing had to explode, and that is exactly what happened. So we are just asking ourselves, also trying to help this Mr. also to ask this question. Is it not a shame to these guys to be doing things in this same village that they are boasting around, telling people how rich they are?
Yeah, so I'm saying it is a very big shame.
It is a shame.
It's a very big shame to such
Big
a
shame.
prominent person.
Yes.
A person who is almost a king of Nyabohanse. A person who has a lot of land. Person who has gotten tracts of land and so many branches of trade, welding, processing sugar,
And
doing
liquor.
what? All this electricity has
And
been
planting
using
weed.
is a stolen one. Hey, can you get away?
This one is harvesting a lot of this guy is harvesting a lot of things in that village. The guy is harvesting sugar. I heard that he's also planting rice. They plant millet sugar, millet what? Millet something. They plant maize. They plant sugar. They plant everything. This guy has a forest. You see this forest that Mura is always telling us, yeah, my forest, so and so, who was cutting my trees? That is not Mura's forest. That is Mr. Ondari's forest. Because if it was your forest, he wouldn't be coming there to be cutting trees for his own son, David Jr.'s construction. But Mara wakes up in the morning and there are no trees because Mr. Ondari has come to do what? Has come to cut his trees. A man who has a forest. I don't know sugarcane. I don't know beans. I don't know maize. I don't know yams. Everything. They have everything. We're talking about now his own pieces of lands. Allegedly, they say he also have planted some weed. Allegedly, they say that those sugarcane, they make some liquor. I don't know, from the bananas or from the sugar. Guys, it's just complicated. We hear too many stories on these streets already. Okay? But again, he should be making some money from all these things because they say, oh, my dad is a farmer. He's always in the farm. He's always... And he has some cows. He's milking and selling the milk out there. You want to tell me that this guy, 60,000 Kenyan shillings, he can't afford to go and apply for the electricity so that they can update that transformer, so that they can now, give them enough cables that can, transfer all the electricity that they need in their home so that they can get proper, legal Kenya Power meters to pay for the electricity. They have to be always stealing. I don't know, guys, what we are looking at. What kind of shame is this one?
This, so all this he's using on his business is a stolen electricity. Just imagine, a stolen electricity. You steal and illegally use that one. I think now what will happen is that before they reconnect that electricity.
Are we hanging?
My friend, he will have to cough a lot.
Yes, they have to.
There is no joke around there. There isn't a joke around that place. Okay, so Ondari, we admire you that you have a lot of money, but it is also very, very ugly that you can steal electricity.
It is what it is. He is stealing. If you are admiring the people who are rich, I've told so many people out here, even some of my friends, my colleagues, never admire someone just because he has something. Never admire someone because he has it all. On the ground, things are always different. Never admire someone's Mercedes-Benz, the formatic Mercedes-Benz. You're still, oh, your car is so good. Like, bro, on the ground, people are suffering. Hey, even that formatic itself, fueling it is a problem. I'm telling you. It is well. Now, are you admiring the other safari car? Where's the safari business? Are they the same people who are clapping? Hey, Mura, he has brought all this. He's bringing, he's uplifting the village. Where is the uplifting of the village now? Miserable people everywhere. Don't admire people thinking or assuming they have it all. No, they don't. They are pretending, showing off when they have nothing and they end up stealing. Unfortunately. If he knows that he's living in a town or in a village which is not even his own home, he would have done better instead of coming over there with his greed and ego. Over what exactly, by the way? Over what exactly? Anyway, I was just asking myself, like, why is he stealing? Me, I don't understand this idea of stealing electricity, because I'm also trying to put myself in the same shoe. Like, this is a new town I've just moved in 4 years ago. And I will always want to be on the good books. I don't want to get myself in trouble because I don't know how people will treat me in this area, in this community, in this whole place, in this whole town. So I would like to do things, at least try to do it the best way I can. Because by doing that, you learn a lot on that process. This is not my home, this is not your home. Why will you just come in with the kind of attitude like you want to show people who you are when you're not even something? First of all, if you have bought a piece of land, buying a piece of land, guys, it comes with a very big responsibility on top of it. It's not like the land that you have inherited from your forefathers because they have laid the whole foundation for you. But if you're buying a piece of land like the way Ondari bought this piece of land, you start from zero. You have to bring in the electricity by yourself. You have to start installing things from the ground. No one ever installed anything for you. You just have to start it from down. And this is why they call these people investors. They bring change. People will look at you differently. You'll be like, you'll be the kind of person who will be inspiring other guys in the same village. They'll be always wanting to come to learn from you. Always like, yo, you saw that guy who bought a piece of land here? Yeah. Oh, he has done this, he has done that, he has done that. Let's go there and learn from him. But look at these guys. These guys are new in that village. Remember, this is not even their village to start with. This is not their village. It has never been. But look at them taking over as if their own forefathers were there. And if you remember, that is why Mura went to his grandfather's grave over there to collect the grave's soil to bring it over here. I don't know if you guys understood that ritual when we were talking about it last time he came from Argentina. He said, I'm going to collect the soil from my grandfather's grave. Walk with it. I leave it at that. For those people who know, you know. For those who understand, you understand. If you don't understand, I can't force. I can't force. We look at things, we understand them differently, but we are looking at the same thing. Now moving at moving at Mura's place. Let's listen at what Mura has to say, because definitely Mura just has to drop in and say something. He just, the man has to say something before we go and sleep. We have to listen to this guy. Somehow, somehow, the big surprise. We bought land and all those things. So sister says uchawi. Hey, mchawi ubeba uchawi yake kule anapoenda, si ndio? Arudi abebe uchawi yake atembee nayo. Ndio hiyo sasa. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Where is this man? How can I be looking for this man all over the place and I can't find him? What is it? Are we still talking about the propaganda story? Or what are we talking about today?
My last video, and I saw a comment saying, "Oh Maro, you're killing your channel. How would you be helping grown-up men?" No, bro. No, don't be like that. If you don't want to contribute, just say me, I'm not contributing. Yes, but don't don't project too much problem. If you feel this is not your channel, you can also watch another channel. You see, I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. But
mentally challenged people everywhere. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what Mura had to say? Yes, his own people, not even the haters they usually talk about. No, his own people in his own comment section. They came for him big time. Like, listen, bro, we're not here for other people. We are here for 1, 2, 3. This Gitriba guy, first of all, we don't like him. They told him that we don't like this guy because he has never been straight with us. He has never come out to tell us that case that took him to court about the child issues that he had. You know, like, he has never been open with the audience enough for them to come in and start liking him, understanding him, and even supporting him. So he's 100% depending on Mura to come out and say, help, 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 help. But you have to remember the help story. These guys, the donors, they said, enough is enough, we have done for Brian's mom. But also when there was no accountability into that whole project, there was no transparency in it. And he could come out and say in his videos, I'm going to call out, I'm going to show you this, I have to tell you how much we got. And by the end of the day, he won't show anything. He never showed anything. Oh, guys, so and so sent, so and so. So he could only read the names without reading the amount, totaling everything to know how much was used, how much was not used. Nothing, no account. Like, honestly, who will keep on sending money that has no transparency and accountability in it? Can it really make sense? By the time he was calling for his own solar, guys were like, no, bro, no. That's not what we are here for. Some people have opened their eyes. Others, they've opened their ears. People now can see through. They told him no. Now again, they're coming to tell him in his own video, like, bro, listen, we're not here for Gitriba. We were here for you because you told us 1, 2, 3. But again, you're pulling us back to Gitriba. Why are you doing that? Why are you pulling us to Gitriba? We never asked anything about Gitriba, though. That's a man who is working. He should go with his border and work. Why are you bringing him here to be begging? We are also busy working from where we are. Why should we be working for a full-grown man? A man that we haven't even known his life very well because he's always hiding behind your back. What is this? They've refused. Chai is asking people don't want to fund his accountant. If you remember this Gitriba man, he was the one who received the money for the lawyers. Did they even come out one day to tell the people that this is how much we received? Did they? Never. This is the man that has been squandering people's money with Marwa. All this time, this money was being sent to him. Guys, you think these people can't see? You think they can't reason? It's all about, let's forget about yesterday. Send the money, send the money, send the money. Every day, people are sending in money. I call it a scam. I don't know how you call it from your side. Now, they've come for him in his own comment section, not mine, not our reactors. And reactors are not even interested in this whole story because the donors are the ones who are interested to be listening to everything he's saying so that they can send the money if they want or not. So they'll be the ones writing over there. No reactors writing over there. Us is to go and collect the comments. That's what we know how to do better. Especially me, the comment collector. I collect.
On my last video, and I saw a comment saying, "Oh, Maro, you're killing your channel. How do you be helping grown-up men?" No, bro. Oh, don't be like that. If you don't want to contribute, just say me, I'm not contributing. Yes, but don't don't project too much problem. If you feel this is not your channel, you can also watch another channel. You see, I'm not forcing anyone.
Can you imagine? This is the answer that Mura had to come out and tell his own people. It's not about terrors. It's not about the propaganda story that he was pulling out that, oh, you know, this propaganda, these guys, you know, one person will come with how many channels, accounts, write this message and comes and likes it and replace. Who does those kind of games? Who has the time to be playing such games? We are not TikToking here. We are on a very serious platform that people are too serious about airing their views and opinion on the things that they see, and you're moving on. No one has time for games. Even in my whole reaction career, I don't even remember one day where I have done something like, I'm going with this account, I'm writing, I'm coming back, replying with this other one, I leave the other one, I come and write, I leave it. Like, we have time to do so many things. Why will you waste your time sitting here just because, oh, this is Mura Senso's video, so today I want to bring propaganda and do, like, as we want to see the original comments written over there so that we can collect them and use them on our videos. It's just so simple. So why should I write, go back and reply with the other one? I reply 400 or 500 times and then pick it and it doesn't matter. It can't work. It doesn't work like that. If you're sitting somewhere listening, just know that we don't have time for that. And also, Mura says you have to know that most of these reactors you see here, they have so many things to do as well. They don't just sit there and react. Others have real businesses going on. I think most of them have jobs and some businesses going on. So I don't think if people will have all that time for that. Just accepting that these are your own people who are writing to you is a problem. Yeah, Chai R says that's what Mura does, projection. You know? All this time, I'm looking at this man talking and trying to put some imagination, things into his own people, ideas into his own people's mind. And I'm like, stop this manipulation. Enough is enough. Mura, stop it. It doesn't work like that. Here, people will always, especially here on our YouTube platforms, most of these people, this not Facebooking and all those places where, you know, people are playing too many games. Like here, it is what it is. You drop the video, the comment is so real, authentic, and we are moving on. Simple. And why will someone even start trolling Marwa, by the way? Why? When you guys bring stuff and we look at it and we say these are lies, we mean it. When we see lies, we just say it, like these are lies. Why should we come with 5 accounts to prove that it's a lie? When someone says it's a lie, it's a lie. And that takes us to our comment section today, because people are like, yo, Mura, stop with this thing. So Mura has this thing of always telling people that, guys, help us to build Africa. Brick by brick, we are building Africa. Did I hear this, guys? Did you help me to hear this? Kindly, if I had this, I would like to unhear it. I would like to unhear it. I don't want it, but it's here with us. It's written in the comment section. Let's read it together. Dominic Vincent says, Marwa, there are 54 countries in Africa. Kindly stop referring to Nyabohanse village as Africa. Tell me if this one is coming from a reactor or a hater, as they call it. This statement, is it coming from a hater? Okay, let's say A.M Qarol has changed herself to call herself Dominic Vincent. I can't even imagine something like that, because I'm sure that name should be coming from the Caribbean or somewhere. And say, okay, this is A.M Qarol fake account that is writing here. And then I'll come up with another name called Florence something. And then I'll reply to the same comment because I want to create chaos or propaganda or something. No. No, 100%. The YouTube that I have known for the few years that I've been around, no. It doesn't work like that. If this person says what he's saying, he means what he's saying. And that is why they have put some options like liking or replying to that comment. If it's real, if you like it, if it is what it is. He says, there are 54 countries in Africa. Kindly stop referring to Nyabohanse village as Africa. And this is 100% true, because that's what exactly he does. Guys, help us to build Africa brick by brick. And all Africans are looking at this whole thing and they're like, you're calling your own village Africa? Like, which Africa are you talking about? Noel here was asking this question. So, D left you to beg. These people who are writing here, these names, I'm looking at them. The network has started networking. Kindly collect. Lucy, what are you laughing about? Lucy is saying building Africa. You come and tell us if Mura has been also begging for your own village back at home, telling you guys that now he's also building Africa. This is how people are building Africa, isn't it? Tell me how Noel is our own people, or one of our own, or a keyboard reactor. No, he's disagreeing with him and he's not even ready to be criticized. We're just here to continue telling him, oh, this is the same comment about him telling Marwa that there are 54 countries in Africa and that he should stop referring Nyabohanse village as Africa. Sophia Kusa says, Latino. I don't know why Sophia had to call Mura Latino. Guys, Latins in the house. Is this how you call men? Latino, that visit to villa is enough. That visit to the villa is enough. Please don't make it a habit for content the way you have done with Brian's grandma's home. All the best. This is when he is visiting Gitiriba's home every day, every day, every day. and the Mwangos. Actually, he's visiting Gitriba, moving to the Mwango, coming back, begging left, right, and center for cement. Please support my sister. She's abroad. She's this. How did she get abroad? Did she fly with some leaves of newspapers or something? She was using the same money that she would have bought the cement with. So she left you to beg for her? That was a question that Noel was asking. And now Sophia is asking him also to stop moving around in people's construction sites for views or for content. We are tired. We've been seeing you doing the same thing at grandma's house. Are you not tired? You can do something else. These are his own people, not me. Me, I'm not worried about how he will do, where he will do, I'm not. I'm not. Latino. Lynn's Kitchen says she flew with a broom. I don't know. Eh? Mama Six, how are you doing? It's so Ellis Queen, I see you. Yes, he is begging using Africa. Another one was Sharon Asante. Sharon Asante says, Mara, when are you going to help the orphanage? Now, this is a big question. This one is a big question that we are looking at right now. When are you going to help the orphanage? His own orphanage now is Gitriba. And the sister, those construction sites. Is he interested really to go and help those needy children? When he was needed over there, he went there, created a lot of drama, came out and started bad-mouthing the lady who is taking care of the orphanage. He was not ready to help them. I don't think he will ever be helping them in any way. But these are his own people asking him these questions, but he will never come out to answer, because these are some of the things that usually when you are vlogging so much, people are asking you such questions, you have to write them down so that you can start doing Q&A and answering such questions. But is he doing that? He has not been doing that. Even if you ask him, why is your father being arrested for stealing electricity? He will never answer that question. Never. Like, why did Pangaman break Congressman's arm? He will never answer that. Never. He will never answer that. The questions that usually needs answers on these streets, they're the ones that they don't answer at all. Mama Mary or Marie Claire asked this question. Mara, please, you are helping others. Why are you not helping your others to have also a good place near you people and have a better house? Think about her too. Now, this one is also a sensitive topic. This one is a very sensitive topic that he will never want to talk about. Definitely, he will never want to talk about the sister. When we talked about, you were like, oh, those reactors again. How many times has the sister gone to visit Winnie? That is their firstborn sister. And they will never want to show us her home. Because reactors will say this, reactors will say that. Why would you be helping Gitriba and you can't help your sister just because she has a husband? Is not that husband a man just like Gitriba, Mayugno, and the rest that you are helping? Because I saw under that comment, the replies that were written over there. Leave her alone. Muratore fanatics. She's married. Who told you married people don't need help from their siblings? I can't. I receive a lot of help from my siblings, especially those who are doing good than me. They support 100%. They don't care. Is your husband in? Is your husband out? If you just have to tell them like, I need this, you'll get it. Sometimes I look at myself and I feel like, wow, I'm so proud of my brothers. I just make one call like this and things will be done for me for free. I'm stuck here. Oh, when do you need it? I need it tomorrow. Be checking your account. Simple. When they come to visit, they'll be checking my projects. Guys, you see these chickens that I always talk about? It was a hobby. It was a hobby. It was not a serious project when I started. It was just a hobby. I was like, okay, let me do something just to keep myself busy with. Like, hi. This young man came and said, sis, why are you doing small projects? You have to do something big. What do you mean? By the end of this month, we should be having 500 birds in here. What do you mean you have 150? What is 50? 500. Before I knew it, everything was brought in. I can see lorries coming down with animal feeds. I'm like, hey, even I don't have the store. Oh, you don't have the store? Remove your tenants, all of them. You have the store. Put in those things. I'm like, yay. Yes, that is what siblings are for. They never care to see I have someone or I don't have. They just want to see their sister, their big sister doing well. I'm telling you, if you have a brother who supports you, love them. Love them for free. Because honestly, I have. And I know how it hurts when you are abandoned and your siblings are doing so good. Like, imagine my brother can be riding a Range Rover and me staying in a madhouse. Hey, how can that happen? And also, our parents are still alive. No, because also the parents have to come in and like, we have to be on the same level to share the same love, to share the same everything. So sister, you still get spoiled by your siblings. Me too. And surprisingly, some of the ones that usually spoil me are even my youngest. I'm not saying that I don't spoil. I do spoil my little sister. In fact, that one, she's just spoiled. That one, she's just spoiled. Especially when I was abroad, 8 years working abroad, I spoiled her with everything. What do you need? I need a portion meal. Get it. What do you need? I need a boda. Get it. What? Get it. What is it? Yeah. And she treats me like a queen. Every time she sees me, she's like, oh, my savior is here. I feel good today. Yeah. That is what siblings are for. But look at these guys. Even Murak will come, start filming the big sister with her baby, telling the whole world how my sister is not feeling well. She's not lucky because she only has daughters. She doesn't have a son. Me, I was praying to God to give me a son. I'm so blessed than my sister. Imagine such things in front of the whole world. And you know very well that you have an international audience watching you. That's why I'm calling it the whole world. Everyone is watching you bad-mouthing your own sister. Just like that? Like, seriously? Jesus. This is just beyond me sometimes. This man, I feel like he lives in a different planet. Like, seriously. This guy, he really lives in a different planet, you know? Lucy says, for once, Dee did a sensible thing and opened that business for Winnie. At least. But what is Muratore doing for her? And that is why the same people are asking her. That the people that are following him, they're asking, like, what are your plans to help your sister? It doesn't matter whether she's married or not. She is your sister. You think that boutique is everything is enough? When you guys, you have free things, you know, just laying there. Soul Sister says, I blame Con Mom too for not coordinating her children. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Yes, me too. Yeah. I blame her so much because also that's what parents are for. I remember those days when I used to, you know, look for my visas and work visas, because me, I never used to go with tourist visas the way they always go with tourists. I used to look for work visas. When I get stuck, I will involve everyone. Like, Mom, talk to so-and-so. I need this visa so fast. Mom, talk to, you know, like they have to coordinate. We have to have a family meeting. We have to sit down together. So WhatsApp says, me, I've gotten this job. I'm working for this. I'm working on this visa. They do it together. And then I'll just go. I think it happened only once. The rest, I had mastered the whole thing. So I used to do it for myself. But at least once, they knew they have to help. And not just help. The other things that have also happened in the family that have come through big time. Especially my younger sisters. I spoiled those girls big time. I don't need to be waiting even from my mom. Sometimes they feel like, hey, we have really been disturbing our sister so much. They feel so shy even to ask me for something because they're too much. But my mom will come through. Just the way Soul Sister is saying here. My mom will say, like, you know what, Carol? Your sisters are afraid to tell you there's a problem, and they're afraid to tell you because they feel like they're too much on you. Can you please just come through for them? And I'm like, you don't need to say please. You know? That is what siblings are for. Oh, Lord have mercy. What is this? Let me read the last comment before I close. Dominique, Marwa, please stop saying Africa when you are referring to Nyabohanse village or Kenya in general. There are 54 countries in Africa with Western Sahara and Somaliland who have independence under dispute and are not included in the... Oh, this is a lecture for Marwa, not for us. So this guy is trying to tell Marwa how many countries are in Africa. Hey. You think Marwa doesn't know this? Like, seriously. Leave me alone. You think Mura doesn't know that? Yeah? Guys, me, I have too many siblings here. I have Lucy. Lucy here. Lucy spoils me big time. Big shout out to you, my sister from another mother. I love you to the moon and back. Yeah? My sister, she spoils me. I feel so much spoiled. I won't tell you more than that. I'm so sorry to say that, Lucy. It just came out of my mouth. What can I do? I also have some young brothers like Nairobi Teacher and JT and the rest. I spoil them. You go and ask them. I spoil those boys. I think at some point Nairobi Teacher also opened his big mouth, just like I've done. And he comes and say, guys, you know, the other day, Carol mentioned. I was like, yeah. Nairobi Teacher, shut up. What is this? Yeah, it is what it is. We are brothers and sisters keepers, isn't it? Doris Wanyonyi says, D is bitter of her own sister. Of all people, your sister should be your own self. Period. 100% fact. True facts. Thank you so much, Doris, for bringing that out, because I don't understand how they don't feel it. Do you remember even during the grandfather's funeral? Oh my God, they never cared. We had a sister there from UK. Big shout out to you. What was her name again? What is her name again? this one from Liberia. Who Dairies? How can I forget? Joyce's. Joyce's was there during their grandfather's funeral. Joyce's told us everything. They never cared. They did not even contribute to the family's stuff about the funeral. Nothing. It was Joyce's was doing everything for their mom. They said, our grandfather here has siblings. They can do it. Because they are rich, they cannot help. Who told you? Who told you? Who told? That's not how it happens. That's not how. Anyway, I don't know. If that is how they are doing it from their side, that is how they're doing it from their side. Me, I have nothing. Nothing. Guess who we are looking at right now on the screen before we are closing? Yes, Gracie Griffins. Who are we looking at right now on our screen? Guess who? Guess who? Before I move on. Hey, time is not on my side.
for 4 of my wife family members from Argentina, to and fro, and one ticket on average is like 1,560 to 600. Those are cheap, good ones, economy. So right now I cannot do a giveaway. That's all I'm trying to say. My hands are tied, but probably next year, 2026, looks promising already. Guys, I've seen 500 of you watching. Guys, please give the video.
Mura is busy now talking about the things that he's doing right now. And yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I don't know what's happening, but I'll have to close because I had a very long story about Mama Mat's expose. I wanted to show you the Kenyan BF that we had an expose on that whole story. So because of time, I won't be able to do it. I guess I'll be doing it tomorrow. If I'll be having all the time, we are going to be doing that tomorrow. Mura is busy talking about the things that he's doing. Gitriba project is on him. The Mwango project is on him. Is waiting for him. He's also waiting for the horses, the expenses, the transport, the taxes, the certificates, all those things are on him. And he also looking for the tickets for 4 Argentinian family members that are coming from Sërious, 4 of them, that is over 160 per person. They're looking, oh my God, all those things are for him. Super Slaps should be moving in that live chat right now. Super Slaps. Who is this super slapping? He needs a lot of money. Oh my God. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. You guys, rush over there. Go and send your money because OMG, this guy needs help. He really needs help. You can imagine all those things on his head. OMG. So bad, isn't it? Who is going on for his rescue? Who is coming for him? Who is coming for him? We have seen, we've been talking about Wodemaya with his rooftop hotel with a swimming pool, hosting prime ministers and everything. And I'm looking at this man, I'm like, when will you ever learn even from the best of the best? Until when you'll be sitting here begging. See, those guys in Ghana, they're not doing videos anymore. These guys are super rich, floating in their own money. How do you call them? Multi-million projects. Rooftop, guys. Hey, with a swimming pool. A restaurant, international restaurant that is hosting presidents and prime. What do you mean? You can't even learn from that. From a worldwide traveler to that. Mura, you should learn something. You should learn something. See, Trudy is relaxed, living in her own mansion. Girl enjoying the workers working and also the fish, the swimming pool outside and everything. OMG. People have grown. No videos. People are enjoying life. Look at the other one that is shaking, twerking ovaries in Otis language. I listened to that story. I slept. I said, Oti, please, will you ever leave me alone at least for once? What is this? What is twerking ovaries? Guys, I'm tired. I need to go. You're coming to steal my time so that you talk about twerking ovaries. Look at her. I'm so happy. I'm washing utensils. Oh my God. I thought your boyfriend was the one who's supposed to washing utensils. Why are you washing all this? You people, I don't know why you people are just killing me slowly like this. What is it? Let's come tomorrow to talk about this young man in Nairobi, the young man who started life, showing the Mwango around, walking with him in Nairobi, and how the story started, how it ended. It's full gossip. Gossip! Call it a gossip channel. I don't care. I have the news for you. Tomorrow is another day. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe hit on the notification bell so that every time we upload new videos, you'll be among the first people to be notified. Did you like this video? Kindly do. It's very important for me. Don't waste your time tomorrow. Be around. The gossip will be too hot. The tea will be teaing. Otherwise, let's meet on the next one. Thank you so much. And I love you guys. Like to the moon and back, to the moon and back, to the moon and back, to the moon and back. It is bye-bye from me. Let's meet on the next one. Hi. It will be killing me. Nyabohanse everyday news story. Yes, Hamida. Nyabohanse everyday news stories.